Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. You're feeling festive, huh?
I am feeling festive.
Well, I'm fucking not.
I am. Christmas is just a couple days away. I'm off work for 9 days, so I'm pretty fucking festive right now.
Oh, you're off work for 9 days. Well, no wonder you're fucking festive. Well,
Oh,
guess
yeah.
what? The rest of the world don't feel the same, buddy.
Well, woo.
Because if you go outside right now, it fucking sucks.
It does.
Not only is it about to be colder than tits on a boar hog, but also everywhere's crowded and it's full of these fucking part-time drivers that go out 3 times a year. But we'll talk about the drivers later. I, for one, just need to get something out of my system before I even get started today. Otherwise, I might break everything. All right, my asshole of the week. Before I came here, I woke up super fucking early just so I can go get an oil change and such. And when I say super early, I mean like 11. All right, that's really early for me. Anyhow, I go up, I get an oil change line. I'm in spot fucking 2, line 2. Douchebag comes out, checks me in. At the time, I don't think he's a douchebag. I think, hey, this guy's doing a good job because he's like, go to this lane, it'll be quicker. So I'm like, cool, awesome, I'll go to that lane, it'll be quicker. All right. I sit there for an hour and a half. I watch the line that I was in empty twice with 3 people that came after I was fucking there. All right? Yes. So now I'm next in line. Douchebag comes out, named Bryan, by the way. Bryan at Valvoline. You're my asshole of the fucking week on the corner of Wolf Angle and Beachmont. Bryan with a Y, which I'll say, the Y's meant for ladies, and you're a bitch. All right? I don't care that you're busy. I understand these guys I respect Valvoline workers. I've been going to that same Valvoline for 6 fucking years. That's a hard job. I would hate to do that job. I don't want to do that.
I don't think it's hard
well, it's
at
not
all.
hard, but do you want to do it?
Opening bay 1.
That part's easy. But I mean, the person has to hang out underneath fucking cars and plug and unplug oil and just get in there and get dirty and do all that shit. And then the asshole that has to come around and try to upsell you on the fucking air filters. Yeah. You don't want to do that. Yeah. I don't want to deal with it, but the company makes them. Whatever.
Remember, that was my asshole a couple months ago.
Yeah, and I get that part of it. I can brush that off.
Let's talk Bryan.
What I can't brush off is fucking Bryan walking around smug as fuck. You know, and the first thing he did that bothered me is he came up to me and he's like, man, it's busy. Acting like he's all wore out. Motherfucker, you're the guy that checks people in. The other people were working hard, maybe. You're not the one working hard. You're checking people in. You're walking back and forth trying to figure out the order of what to go, which you're obviously bad at. The guy in front of me wasn't even getting a fucking oil change. They were under there doing all sorts of shit underneath his car. That wasn't an oil change. I know what an oil change looks like. You unplug something, you fill it up, you plug it back up. Not in that order. If you do it that way, that would get wrong. But either way, Bryan didn't know what the fuck he was there doing. Therefore, I sat there for an hour and a half. It's 2:00. You guys are coming here at 2, so I had to fucking leave. I never even got an oil change. I will never go back to Valvoline.
Did you flip them off or anything
done.
as you were leaving?
I wanted to. I backed up slowly, dude, just waiting for Bryan to peek his fucking ugly head out so I could flick him off. He had that middle management strut, too. You know how those cunts are. Yeah. They're up there making their $16 an hour over to $14 an hour people, and they act like their shit don't stink. Fuck you, Bryan. All right, now that's out of me. We can get to the fucking ho-ho-hos. We got a guest
Valvoline was my fucking asshole a few months ago when the assholes told me I needed a fucking air filter when I didn't.
Well, you never need an air filter, but they're paid to tell you that, all right?
I have an asshole too, by the way.
Okay, well, asshole it up before we
Okay, mine is Dennis R. He works at Meyer on Harrison Avenue. Dennis R., you're a fucking asshole. You're my asshole. I go in there yesterday to buy the rest of the stuff I need for Christmas dinner.
Ho, ho, ho.
All 3 boys are coming over. I need a ham. Okay, I've got a little turkey. I need a ham, too. So I go in, and I'm looking for those hams, not the spiral this year. I'm going to go with one of those other ones that's like already sliced up, and you just cook it and put your shit on top. Mm-hmm. I say, hey, Brian, or Dennis, where's the hams?
Those are the lazy man hams.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do this time. Yeah, because it's Bengal Day. And I'm like, hey, you're out of these hams. Do you have any more? He goes, dude, we are wiped out. We don't have any. All we got is this and this. And I'm like, fuck. So I grab another kind of ham that I didn't want, the spiral kind, which I didn't want this year. I go about my fucking shop and I come back. I pass by. The fucking thing is full of hams that I wanted. The kind that I fucking wanted. The motherfucker said, we are wiped out. Bottom line is, I'm too fucking lazy to walk back there and grab you one.
Well, he's not too lazy because he's about to walk back and grab 30 of them.
He wasn't stocking them. I bet you somebody else stocked them.
Ah, you're right.
But fuckhead Dennis R.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're wiped out. We don't have any. I go back and that thing is overflowing with these fucking hams.
How old's Dennis?
Mid-40s, my guess.
Fuck Dennis. Then,
yeah, so I'm looking back at him.
Lifetimer.
And he's looking at me and he goes, fuck you. Fucking asshole. And I had to buy this other. You know what? Out of principle, I kept the spiral one. I don't even want that fucking ham anymore. I wouldn't take that fucking ham if you fucking gave it to me. Fuck you, Dennis R.
Yeah, fuck you, Dennis R. But at the same time, if you want to give me a ham, I'll take your ham. And that was the weird stand, like the spiral ham and the other ham knew about this whole struggle about being stocked. So now you're going to take a strong stand and keep the one you don't like.
Yeah,
that's fucking weird. But I mean, the rest of it, fuck them.
Well, you should have just walked over to it.
Hey! We got a guest this week. We got enough about fucking Chris and his hams. We're going to get on with the talk. And Miss Sam's here. She hasn't been here in a bit, and she's back. We're actually shocked. We thought you weren't coming. I mean, between the two of us, you could look at her message. Is she ditching us again? You know what I mean?
Has she canceled
yet?
Let's
just say you got a reputation.
Of what?
Of not showing up.
That's not true. I didn't show up one time.
2 times.
And no.
I think it was 2.
It was 2.
It was not 2 times.
Yeah, it was 2 in our head.
I've never said, if I say yes, I will be here, I will be here.
Hey, your reputation just got better.
I am here.
You improved 1 point.
It definitely got better.
And 1 point means a lot when there's only so many points going around. So you know,
and looking very sexy, and you've got a friend. Superman is with you. It's ho 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 Christmas time.
It's Christmas
and I
time.
am happy about it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I get to see all 3 of my kids on the same day. That's
Hold on, pause.
Fucking rare.
The ham. You should have walked over and handed him the ham and said, "Thanks for your help," and just handed it right to him.
That would have been good.
And then went and grabbed the other one.
I was thinking irrationally at the time. I was so mad. I go through, and when you go through Meijer,
I can understand.
When you go through Meijer and you pay, a big fucking thing comes and says, "Hey, was our store clean?" And you say, "Yeah, blah blah blah." So as I'm leaving, the lady who's running the fucking U-Scan thing is going, "Hey, have a nice Christmas." And I said, "I would have, except for Dennis R. over there, who lied to me about the hams."
So you took it out on the poor U-Scan lady?
No, that way she's probably gonna say to Dennis, "Hey, you're a prick. This guy didn't like you."
But honestly, if anyone asks like me anything, whatever, like at work, someone says, "Hey, you got an iPhone charger?" It's like, "Nah, we're all out." Like,
well, yeah,
I'm not fucking hunting down
but then guess
an
what?
iPhone charger for you. Just like you, he's like, "Go look yourself. The hams are out. You see, there's a ton of people here. I'm not hunting down."
But the hams weren't out.
The
hams weren't out. He walked out to show me the hole. He walked out to say they would be right here, but we're out, dude.
Like, "Hey, old man, open your eyes. Are you blind?"
So obviously he's not lazy. What I'm thinking is that he just didn't fucking like me. I'm going to show you a hole, but I won't walk through this door right here and get you a new one.
Why do you think he didn't like you, though? I mean, like,
I don't think
what
it was
is about you?
You know
that
what?
Makes you
I think it
was.
I think it was the fact that he. No, I was very friendly. I was ho-ho-hoing when I was in there.
Yeah, but you say you're friendly sometimes when you're being creepy. But this is a dude, so it's a totally different circumstance.
All I asked him, "Do you have any more of these?" And I figured he'd say, "Oh yeah, we just haven't restocked it. Let me go grab you one."
Okay, and Valvoline, do you have a coupon or something
Of course.
to go there? Okay, because I was gonna say, no one would go there to pay full price for what they give you. Like, because don't they literally just change your oil? Like, they don't top anything off.
I think they top everything off.
They top everything off.
They top everything off.
Do they rotate your tires?
They don't
everything.
rotate. No.
Like, so then I would just go to Tire Discounter.
Here's the thing. Now, because Tire Discounter usually does take 45 minutes to an hour. Valvoline, typically, I'm in and out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. It's just, I guess it's so close to Christmas, and I have no problem with them being busy. Like, I expect it busy. That's why I went there 2 hours before the podcast, where normally it takes 20 minutes, like I said. So I went there giving them lots of time, expected them to be busy. I didn't expect fucking Bryan to tell me to get in the wrong fucking lane. I was in the right lane. I would have been out.
Bryan didn't say, "Hey,
I would have been here. All this shit that I was doing when you guys were here, when we first got here, that would have been done. We could have got started. You know, the day could have kept on moving. But no,
why did Bryan
go?
Bryan go, "Hey, come over here now, dude. This line's not moving."
Because Bryan's a cunt.
I would have been honking my horn like, "Hey, yo, I've been here."
Yeah, but see what happens when you do shit like that? You honk the horn at Bryan.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, leave the fucking cap off."
I was going to say they're going to put a booger in my oil.
No, but they can do other stuff.
It kind of reminds me of
Hey, don't fill up his flute. Just say you did.
of those McDonald's lines, like the 2 lanes, and you pull up, and then like someone, and like you're sitting there, and then some fucking asshole wants to go all the way around everybody when it like, or someone doesn't want to go to the other line, and it's like, we're literally backed up all the way here. You know what I mean? Because there's a certain point where it does break into 2 lines.
Yes.
And then so sometimes there'll be like, you know, it'll be a single line, and then there'll be the 2 lines go, and then there'll be some guy like past like 6 people, and he's like not within the yellow barrier. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, this is the line now. And all the time, there's always someone like,
well, how about the cunt when you order your food? There's 2 windows, and you both order your food, and then you're supposed to like 1, 1, 1, 1, and this cunt decides, no, I'm going 2 this time.
Yeah.
Well, then you know what's going to happen, fuckhead? You're going to go up there, and they're going to give you my order. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Those lines actually work pretty efficiently if they're followed the rules.
Right. Well, sometimes the cunts that work there will order 2 from the same side instead of flipping the switch.
Well, that's because they're idiots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not. I don't think they're doing it to be mean. I think they're just dumb. I mean, you don't work McDonald's as a smart person. Sorry, you don't work McDonald's as a smart person if you're over like 20.
I also hate it when people go to like McDonald's or Wendy's or something, and they order fries with no salt, and then
I do that.
Oh, that was part of the...
fucking serious?
That was part of the fat episode 2 weeks ago.
You get them hot then.
That was a pro tip.
Just ask for fresh fries. I mean, just say...
It's the same amount of time. What's the difference?
Because the people behind you get fries with no salt.
Oh, I never thought about it that way.
And like me, and I'm like, I fucking hate McDonald's and Wendy's fries without salt, and I'm not going to be like, hey, can I get some salt?
See, I never thought about that. I guess I'm being a prick there.
Yes.
I only got them so the fries would be hot.
Well, you think those retards would take a little salt after you left and sprinkle it on the rest of them.
You would think.
That's all you need to do.
Scoop,
we're not asking them to do a lot. You know, there's no math equations. We're not asking them to do surgery. Move on.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Yes. Fuck them. They don't deserve $15.
So wait, do you put salt on your fries, or what do you say?
I don't do it every time. Because if it's busy, I know the fries are going to be hot. But if I go in there, like with my son, to get a Happy Meal, and there's like not a lot of people there, those fries have been sitting there a while.
Okay.
If it's real busy and I'm in a long line, I know they're doing this constantly, so I won't do it then.
So what do you say?
I say I want fries with no salt.
Jesus.
And then I'll say, can I have some salt?
And I would be like, sorry, we're all out.
Not me. I go, fries with no salt and a booger. That's what I do if I'm the cook.
What is that?
I always make up a medical excuse. My son has high blood pressure. He can't have sodium.
What is that? That movie?
Kid's a fag. Give him a booger.
That road trip is it Road Trip where he says he wants a burger with no mayo or something like that, and the guy takes the burger out and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he takes it out or French toast with no anything,
rubs
and he
in his ass. That was Road Trip.
That's what happens.
Road Trip. Yeah.
I've worked in a lot of restaurants.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't have powdered sugar on my fridge.
I ain't saying it happens all the time.
That's what.
And then he licked a hole in it.
Yeah, he's like stoves it in.
See, I've done stuff like that.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's what
I've
happens.
swizzled food. I swizzle. You know, I used to swizzle.
These aren't like professionals working in these environments. You know what I mean? These are like either like retarded people or just like stoners. You know, that are just like fuck.
Or felons.
People live with mom and dad and don't have to.
And
pay
some of them are
rent
great at their job. Don't get me wrong. You know, like I went to Taco Bell last night, not as a consumer, but as a DoorDash driver. I go through, it was super quick, which never happens in Newport. The Newport Taco Bell is usually a mess. The guy gives me a drink for free just for being a DoorDash driver. Like, here you go, man. You look thirsty. Well, he didn't say you look thirsty. That would have been funny. Would have been better if he went, you look hungry. He gave me some food. But either way, he gave me a free drink.
Taco crate.
And I was looking at these are some good fucking Taco Bell employees. I was happy for them. But let's face it, the majority aren't. The majority are window lickers. And they're going to put a booger on your fries if you ask for something special.
See, they are. But I only do it if I go in because then I'm watching.
But the thing is, like, you have to think, good fry access. How much are these people actually getting paid just to make fast food? I mean,
like $14, $15 an hour now.
Now it's like $14, $15. But let's face it, $14, $15 in this environment doesn't do shit for you. They may as well be making $8 an hour because it goes about the same distance.
Yeah,
and the vatos that work in them now, like, because there's a lot of Mexicans working there now.
No. There's not that many, dude. Because the Mexican ones work. Okay, well, fine. They probably run better. Usually, if you can
Mexican
get them,
females that work in the ones by my house.
Usually, if you can get the Mexicans to work in the fast food, the shit'll run smoothly. It's like the fucking idiot white guys that work there that fuck everything up.
Yeah. Well, it really is. I'm telling you.
We're experts here, all right?
We
had
are.
a whole episode about fast food.
Experts.
Well, like I said, I only order the no salt if I'm
How
there.
often do you guys eat out? I didn't watch your Fat Guys thing. Sorry.
Yep.
My apologies.
Me, how often? I'd say twice a week, maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
I don't eat fast food often. We eat out often a lot. Me and my son will go to Skyline. Sometimes
Skyline's fast food.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I eat fast food.
At a restaurant.
Like at a restaurant? Like sit down with the family kind of thing?
I mean, no, that's probably...
Special occasions, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, no, but like when I say fast food, I mean like...
I don't do Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. We go out...
You don't?
Well, we go out twice a week, my son and I.
Okay. Why? Where are you at? What do you mean? What do you mean that look?
4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times? Yeah. No, I get it. I've been through those phases, but I try to keep it to 2. It's a real struggle for me. You know our schedule. The thing is, like,
I just don't cook.
Yeah.
So it's like, I will just, the kids are like, Happy Meal, McDonald's, whatever. Like,
well, I get 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days off a week, and one of those is always going to be like DoorDash or some shit like that. I'm not going to cook both of those days, but I'll usually cook for them once, and then I pre-cook meals before I leave for them, and then just take the shit with me.
So when you're door dashing, have you ever?
Yes, he has.
Ate someone else's food?
Yeah, but not.
Yes, no hesitation. Absolutely.
Yes, but
it's hard because they tape the
it's like an
thing
unspoken thing.
Let me explain on this one. I ate 2 nachos out of their Moe's order. Or no, it wasn't Moe's. It was a different
all
one.
the good toppings off.
No, I no toppings. It was just dry ass nachos. I took 2 nachos. That's all on DoorDash.
So 2 chips.
That's DoorDash though. I have a long history of delivery and food and stuff. Papa John's, we had secrets. You take a large pizza, you cut it straight down. Pizza, you cut it straight down the middle, and then push the pizza back together. You'll never know that inch slice is mentioned. You got a 14-inch? No, sir. You got a 13-inch.
What is going on? Pizza, never know that inch slice is mentioned.
Yeah, but you guys didn't.
You guys struck out a while ago.
What is going on?
Couldn't you guys just make yourself a whole pizza whenever you wanted one?
Yeah, but that's not as fun.
Well,
and that takes time. I just want a piece right now, just a small piece. So you cut right down the middle. You push them together. You can do that with hoagies also. Take out that center slice, put them together. That 6-inch becomes a 6-inch becomes a 5-inch. Stroked out.
Do we need to do some workup?
You just fucked up too. You just went. No.
Do we need to do some?
She can't
Superman.
Hold the microphone. Superman's.
You took the weight off of it.
Oh. All I gotta do is tilt.
No, you just gotta move the bottom base, you idiots.
Yeah, move it towards you.
Oh my god, I touched him.
Oh, that's right. You're not supposed to touch him.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like the shit. We don't put much effort into it.
No, mine have been very lazy. First, they sat in like a fruit basket for a couple days, and then they moved from the fruit basket to inside of a pineapple thing. And my daughter's the one who moves them, and she isn't that. The first day, it was
that's the whole point. You're supposed to be an adult doing it, and the kids are like, ooh.
Well, she's 12, so she does it for my 6 and 7-year-old.
All right, I get
So she likes it. But the first day, she took and she did like powdered sugar, and she had it like they were making snowman or snow angels or whatever.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I was like, okay, she's gonna be.
But he can't go like this because his arms are stuck together.
Well.
You can cut it.
All right, let's be honest. I don't have this expensive one. We have like other like
expensive. I got $2 off for getting the black one.
Actually, one of
but I paid 20 more for getting the black Santa.
One of our elves are black.
Same.
But this isn't black.
One of your elves is black?
They're just tan.
That's as black as it gets in the elf world, all right?
Okay, well, ours is a little darker than this.
They describe it as black.
He doesn't look, they're not
I can fill it in with marker if you like, but some people might take that wrong.
You know what's funny?
Put some blackface on it.
If you have a black elf on the shelf, that is the only black person in Mount Orb.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
I'm not in Mount Orb, but no, it's not.
There's Tim. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah. He's not all there, but he's a good one. Yeah, Tim's a good fella.
He still voted for Trump.
Yeah.
They don't all love him.
Yeah, we love Tim.
You guys are stupid.
And so, hey, accurate.
It's ho 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 season. I opened my gift last week.
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot. I got gifts. What should open the first, the big, small?
The little one first.
The little one first, all right.
Yeah, Jason got me a...
I think he's trying to show me up, though, because he got 2 gifts for me. Well, this looks like it's some kind of candy, though.
No, it's just something from the heart.
All right, these will be used. These are Shart wipes.
I want you to have a clean ass.
Got some Shart wipes. That is always good for it with mud butt cleansing technology.
Absolutely. Mud butt's
suitable
a bad
for
thing.
anyone with a little extra grease in their saddle. Alcohol and fragrance free. Stays fresh after that surprise stripe. 10 wipes here. These are 10 sharts. I only shart maybe twice a year at this point in my life, so this is going to last me for a while.
Nice
I
thing
appreciate
about that
should I
slides
keep
right
it
in
with
the
me?
pocket.
Yeah, should I keep it with me at all
Slides
times?
right in the pocket.
I'm going to have to get some new work pants that have some pockets, just so I can carry around my shart wipes.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
Wouldn't that be so weird if... Not weird, but imagine if guys had, like, pads that you put in your underwear for sharts.
What is this?
It's the other thing to keep your ass clean. It's a bidet, buddy.
Look at this motherfucker getting me a bidet.
I want you to have a clean ass.
fancy.
We've talked about bidets, and we've always said we wanted to get one. I got two. I said I got one for myself, and I got one for you. And I got to tell you, I hooked mine up.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
All right, it's butt time.
Easy. It hooks up in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck. And all these things I was worried about when Ryan talked.
Yeah.
You don't worry about any of those.
What were you worried about?
I was worried that if I turned the handle on, it would like miss my ass and hit my balls or my cheek. It hits right on the star, man. Every fucking time.
How?
The little arm drops down.
I just do not understand bidet.
It inserts in there.
No, the little
like
arm, when you turn your handle, you'll turn your handle,
Yep.
and the little arm will pop out like a sprinkler head, and it shoots up at, I guess, that angle. Now, I guess where the angle is, it all depends on how you hook it up to your toilet, because there's only one way.
Yeah.
I guess that's where everybody's butthole is.
Oh.
And when you're sitting on the toilet, your cheeks are wide open. Man, it hits me right in the star every time.
Okay, so how long do you keep it on for it to be a normal amount of time? Is there like a fine line between cleaning your butt and enjoying it too much?
It's pressure. It doesn't feel like, oh my God, this is erotic. It doesn't feel like that at all.
So it's like a water pick for your teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not really
It doesn't
pleasant,
hurt.
but you feel so much cleaner
And
afterwards.
I was worried that I want a heated one. That's room temperature water. It's not
temperature's
uncomfortable.
fine. Maybe in the winter it might get a little
the
cold.
The first time I tried it, I was on keto and I shit rocks. So I said, there's not much to clean, but I got to try it. And I cranked that boy on, and I was like, oh, blah, blah, and then I went to wipe my ass, and it was like fucking dry as dust, man. So a few days later, I got drunk, and I was squirting a little fuel out of my ass.
I got drunk.
I turned it on. Fucking miracle. There's nothing on there. You could eat off my asshole. And soon you'll be able to eat off yours. I wanted clean ass for you this year. That's why I bought you what I bought you.
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Merry Christmas.
I appreciate it. Hey, speaking of assholes, did you hear about the cop that fed someone a shit sandwich?
No.
Yes. Now, apparently, this happened a while ago, and we never got to hear about it.
A homeless
unfortunately.
person?
Yes.
Ah, what a dick.
Feces sandwich to homeless man?
He gave
It has been fired again?
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, this happened in 2016. This guy fed a homeless man a shit sandwich, like a dog shit sandwich. I don't know how he
Is that
found out.
him?
Yeah, that's him.
What a dick. He looks like a dick.
Yeah, well, of course he does. He is a dick. He's feeding homeless people shit.
All right,
sandwiches.
read the story.
Well, I don't really need to read the story. I already read it for the most part. Basically, to sum it up, this guy back in the day fired someone for feeding him a shit, or got fired for feeding someone a shit sandwich, and then was hired like 6 months later, not even that, not even a year later for sure, at a different department in the same state, I believe, maybe a different state, but does it really matter? All right, and now he's got fired again. Apparently the news came out again. They redid a story, and then all the local people found out that he was the guy that fed people shit sandwiches, and he's our local town officer now, so they petitioned and got him fired again. He didn't do anything new.
Look at
What
that
did it
fucking
say?
look on his
Go
face.
up a little bit. It said, we're now implementing stricter hiring policies for
Yeah.
all city
That cracks me up
employees.
too. You know that the people that hired him had to know. It's not. I don't expect a townsman to know about that unless they're just scouring Vice News all the time or some stupid shit. But the town people have to know. He has a record, so unless the union maybe kept it off his record and they just look at it like he got fired and that was it, and then they hired him again. I don't know. You would just think they put more search into hiring someone, not hire the shit sandwich guy.
I mean, what an absolute dick,
I was
though.
probably going to get a little bit more into this. He was going to be my asshole, but obviously fucking Bryan from Valvoline has this guy beat.
So it's dog poop?
I'd rather hang out with the guy that fed someone a shit sandwich than
It's always
Bryan.
dog poop, right?
Yeah, it was dog poop.
Oh.
It was a dog poop shit sandwich. Fed it to a bum. I don't know if the bum ate it or not.
He took one bite. I guarantee.
And I don't think this was his only.
It tastes like shit.
And this wasn't his only offense. He had some other like really bad shit where he was just being an asshole to people.
But imagine that homeless man is like, oh, this is a nice cop. Like, he's giving me a sandwich. Like, I wonder, was it on a hoagie bun? Was it on rye? You know, whatever. And he's like, this is a sloppy Joe sandwich. You know.
Yeah.
And he's like.
Should we get to the 7 shitty questions first? I got a hero, and then you got your pictures.
I got a hero.
You got a hero? So
I do.
Get to a hero first?
Yeah, we can do a hero.
All right.
I need a hero. Holding out for a hero. Till the morning light. He's got to be strong, and he's got to be fast, and he's got to be larger than life. I need a hero.
All right, I'm going to do mine first because mine's real quick, and mine's not the hero that yours probably is. Yeah. My hero is Kyle Moreland.
Kyle Moreland.
Love Kyle.
This is a guy we work with.
All
right.
The other day, I was working. I was dressed down so I could deal for a while. I drew the fantastic game of Ultimate Texas Hold'em.
You're one of our best.
I'm dealing Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and I'm giving away the house, and then I'm like, oh, man, I think I've lined myself up for the early out here.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I didn't. I told Kyle, fuck, I thought it was, I guess I missed it by 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. He comes up, taps me on the shoulder, and says, Merry Christmas.
Hey, Kyle.
And let me leave.
Good for you. You know, Kyle likes to spend that extra 20 minutes, 30 minutes after work, you know, socializing.
Regardless of why he did it, it was a nice thing. He knew I wanted to get out a little bit early. He gave up a break to do it for me, so this week he is definitely my hero of the week.
For all you non-casino people, Ultimate Texas Hold'em is the game for assholes that don't actually know how to play poker but like to pretend they do. It is an awful game.
I love dealing Ultimate.
Yeah.
Hence, another reason why I switched to poker.
Yeah, we're still not happy about that, Sam. You know, there's something about poker people. They're just miserable. You're trying to break. Yeah, they're miserable people. They're a miserable, weird bunch. All right, their stories all suck.
Oh wait, the dealers?
Everybody involved.
Yeah, Nate's got real bad poker stories.
Yeah, dealers, players.
I know him. Yeah,
that's all like.
He beat me with aces.
There's some small examples of okayness. Don't get me wrong, but as a whole, ugh. That department, ugh.
I do think there was, like, and I understand now why poker dealers seem so snobby. So you have to think.
It's because they make more money.
No.
Yeah, it is.
They're not cooler, that's for sure.
They're not more. They're definitely not more skilled.
Okay, you have to think.
They're much less skilled.
Our entire time.
Well, not that all of them.
Our entire time that we're at work, we're dealing constantly to 8 people.
Yeah.
Having 8 conversations our entire shift.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
welcome to craps.
In tables, sometimes you get like a minute that you're standing there and you're not doing anything. You can just
you guys
look around.
Too. It's called the
whatever.
Brush, but you're all like, oh.
Well, there hasn't been much of that. I mean, there's definitely not much of that on like the night shift that I work. But it is like, so you're having these conversations, and then so when I go on break, I'm literally just over it. I'm over conversing with people.
See, I just want to have regular conversations. When you catch you turds downstairs, all I ever hear is, yeah, he had an ace on the river and then on the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, see,
and it's like, Jesus, you're carrying on that conversation even off.
You know what I hate about the poker thing?
Talking about that. Like, and it was all the time.
I hear it all the time in a locker
room. Oh, yeah. Guy turned over aces full and got beat with 4
I've never heard anything but that when I'm in the locker room.
I guess I don't even pay attention enough.
Okay.
The only thing that bothers me about you poker people, and not really the dealers, but more the players.
I also enjoy.
Like, I love Nate. Okay, but everybody that walks out of that poker room, oh yeah, that's Jimmy. He won a tournament in Florida. Yeah, that's Mike. He won it, and he knows everybody. And it's like, you poker players think you're a fucking a race.
They also think
you're a tight knit community. Yeah,
like
you're a tight knit community.
All out.
No, you know what it means? It means that you don't do weird facial shit when you have a good hand, like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't just mean that, but yeah.
You know what? But they act like a cult,
like you.
Yeah, I know him.
Here's tease.
Yeah, no, it's like this, doing. But it's like everybody that walks out of there. Oh man, I played with that guy down at St. Rita's tournament in 2014.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what it is.
We play a house game over in Wilmington.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. That guy took all of our money, but I fucking got him went on the river and fuck, dude, stop.
Yeah. See, I play a lot of poker too, and I think I don't have that like mental capacity to remember events that happen. during my shift or in a game.
Yeah, because who gives a shit?
Like, it's not logged in to anything. So it's literally like, and that is something that I say all the time that I miss about tables is I miss the drama and the excitement of people like exploding, which it does happen
because they just lost their mortgage for the month, and
that's the thing I don't miss is people ruining their lives. But and people just don't bitch at the dealers anymore. I used to get cussed out so much in tables, and now like no one's mad at me. I can't help it if you suck.
I get it, but you dealt blackjack.
You're not taking their money again. That's the difference. You're not taking their money.
Now I'm not. So yeah, like
you're not the casino.
Blackjack and Bach and everything where they're playing against me. Yeah. It's like
no, I get what you're saying, but that's probably why all dice dealers love dice is because you don't get blamed in dice. I mean, you might have like an outlier every once in a while. You'll have someone blame the dealer.
Somebody on stick, but
98% of the time they're blaming the dice. They're blaming the casino. They're blaming the waitress that walked by. They're blaming everything. As long as you deal a clean game, they usually don't.
Maybe
blame
that's why
you.
Dice dealers only want to deal dice.
Yeah, well, that's 100% why.
But you know what though? It's weird because poker players love me because I pay for every flop. I don't care if I got 2-7 off suited. I want to see that fucking flop.
Yeah, that's the only way to make the game fun.
There might be 2 7s under there. You know what I'm saying?
For the game, though.
I'm good for their pockets. I'm a terrible poker player because I just don't have the patience to sit there and just fold. I'm bored there. I'm not there to make money. I'm there to hopefully have a little fun, make some money. But I can't sit there and go fold. I can't do that. I'll pay for the flop and then I'll fold and give you an extra $100 or whatever, $10, whatever it is. I'm a terrible poker player. I just hate the fact that they all know each other. Oh, yeah, that guy used to play at Belterra. Fuck, it's an hour and a half away. How the fuck do you know that? How do you know all these faces? I don't know. I know of the dice players that come in, but you're talking 5-6 tables. You're not talking a tournament in fucking Reno back in 14. You know what I mean? I'm not talking that.
Well, you have to think, like, these people, they're sitting at the same table with each other for, like, 8 hours. So, there's some people who play, like, 36 hours straight. And
oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So, I mean,
we have those back in Bach.
If you're sitting there with someone, like, that you've played with them, you know how good they are and that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I do not miss tables at all.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you're making more money, but.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, really, you work with much less cool people. I know a few poker dealers that are cool, but for the most part, they're not.
I have a group of cool people.
A small group. You have a small group.
I doubt it.
You saw my Halloween costume, right? There I am, right there on the wall.
Yeah, you look cool. I'll give you.
Uh-huh.
Now, the group look cool. You're a good dresser's cool. But, I mean, that's not everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't give a shit. Hey, we do got some questions for you, though. So I never made a screen for this. We're just, who cares?
Okay.
7 shitty questions. 7 shitty questions. 7 shitty questions.
Might be 9 this time.
We don't. I don't know why we went with 7. Honestly, we just picked it and we went with it.
We need honest answers from you.
Okay.
And if they require an explanation of why you answered that way, we need that too.
Absolutely.
All right, and some of these are weird. Some of them are not. Some are pretty normal. We'll start with just a normal one. When was the last time you sharted?
Where you actually farted and a little bit of poop came out.
Yeah, nothing, no shame in your game. Because when was the last you act like you never sharted? What is this thing you've never
had a
done?
wet fart? I mean,
what the fuck? Are you perfect?
No.
Sorry for attacking, but these are personal to us.
I don't know. Maybe I would say it's been a very, very long time.
We talking 10, 15? Were you still a child?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't
She's
say,
amazing.
I can't say as an adult. I mean, I've shit my pants, but like just an accidental, like, ugh.
So you've never accidentally sharted, but you haven't shit your pants. So that's
yes.
Well, okay.
When did that happen last?
Yeah, when was that?
I don't know.
Last week.
Like
on your way here?
I would say it was like 2 years ago.
Drunk? Were you drunk?
No, I ate some. I think it was expired edibles, and I started throwing up, and then I was shitting. I had friends over, and I'm like hanging off the porch, throwing up, and literally like
shitting at the same time.
Shitting at the same time.
That's good stuff. When you're going both ends, I love that.
Yeah. Well, then stupid me, I make the mistake. I finally like make my way to the bathroom. This is. Man, you guys are getting in deep.
Yeah.
And I make my way to the bathroom, and instead of like any normal person sitting on the toilet and holding a garbage can, I kneel down and throw up in the toilet.
And shit on the floor?
And yeah.
It's a good move.
And then I'm like, oh, get me a garbage can.
Did the husband help you clean this up?
He walked in and he's like, what the fuck is
Okay, sure,
going-"
but did he help you clean this up?
No.
Did he hold your hair back?
I said, just leave me.
Yeah, that's an embarrassing moment. You don't want him there.
Shut the door. Just leave me. I think I crawled into the shower.
See, that's the best thing to do.
The only thing to do at that
when
point.
you shit your pants, you're shitting water.
Yeah.
Goes right down the drain.
Yeah, it goes right down the drain.
Oh, yeah. That's why the drain is a round hole.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
what?
she shit on
what,
the floor, she said.
What
Oh, yeah, you
if-
got to clean that up.
I still had my pants on. I still had.
Oh, so you just shit your pants. Never
Okay,
mind.
so
But it was leaking out
so
in places.
what if you were in the shower and you shit and it was like a turd? What would you do? Would you just smash it down the drain, or would you pick it up and throw it in the toilet?
If we're being honest here, I'd probably smash it and put it down the drain.
I'd try to get it down the drain. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to step on it or anything to get it down the drain, but I'd probably take the shower head and try to force it down. Now, if it got halfway into the drain, then I'm kind of fucked because I don't know. I went off.
You didn't go off. It just turned you down because it was really low.
Then I'm kind of fucked because what are you going to do now? It's halfway in, halfway out. I think you'd have to step on it at that point. But I've been so fucked up where I've had the shits and I stand in the shower not feeling good. I just let it go.
All right. Is there a race you're not attracted to, and why? And just to make you feel less awkward, not into the Arabs over here. Just not into them. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I mean, I would say maybe like
Doesn't make you a racist. This is
I'm just trying to think, like, I guess it would be maybe like Middle Eastern type.
Okay. Yeah, like
I don't necessarily know.
Indian, perhaps.
I think what I'm not attracted to is like the greasy skin and that you know what I'm saying, and like
Yeah.
I do. But I mean, that's where it starts coming bad.
I think like the smell of some people's.
You don't like curry?
And you do get that smell. A lot of people, you'll eat something and it'll literally come out of your pores, man.
Well, and
racist.
No,
and some of them
they're saying the same thing about us on Shut Up Bangladesh. They're doing that over there. Yeah, they're talking.
Yeah.
I don't like those white people. They fucking have ugly skin and they're
I've
talking
heard
about us.
From black people that we smell like wet dogs.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was heard as an insult about white people, and I thought that was hilarious.
So it's actually funny. Jason, not you, Jason, my Jason. He said there's a guy that I work with, and he says every time he's in there and he deals to him, he calls him a puppy cuddler because he says he smells like he's been cuddling. He doesn't smell like a wet dog, but he smells like he's been cuddling puppies. And I'm like, he's like, you've never noticed? And they said, I don't know that I've ever been close enough to notice, but I'm not going to say his name.
Puppies aren't as bad, though. You know, like, that's like it's kind of insulty, but it's like, well, it's not a regular ass dog. Like, puppies, they have a new puppy smell kind of thing actually
like
exists.
that puppy breath.
Yeah, the puppy breath's a real thing.
So I guess dog is a good description of us.
All right, so you don't like the Arabs either. Yeah, how about you? You got anything?
Yeah, mine's actually kind of weird. I'm attracted to most women on an individual basis. I think Asian women are very pretty, but the Koreans, Korean people have different features, and I'm not talking about them being bad people or anything. I'm saying they have different features.
Listen, there's no right answer to this because no matter what you say, people are going to be like, "Ugh."
They're not as. I find Asian women very
not as soft,
very delicate, and
are you
know what I'm
going
saying?
To the prickly pussy hair thing again?
Yeah.
Okay. He's told me about this Korean pussy hair now a couple times. It's like sandpaper.
It's like Brillo. I've slept with Chinese, Japanese. I think there was a Filipino gal in there, and then there was a Korean girl, and the Korean girl's hair was like wire, her pubic hair. Why is it there? And why is it ripping my face apart when I'm trying to pleasure you? It was like I was kissing an SOS pad.
All right.
It wasn't good.
Could you fall in love with a guy enough to give him a blumpkin? Was there ever that level of love for you? Where you would go far enough to blow him while he's shitting?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, man, love does exist. True love does exist.
Could you?
Well, I can't blow dudes. So, I mean, like...
You could.
I mean, I could, but I wouldn't. So, it's, it's kind of weird.
Okay, would you go down on a girl while she's shitting?
I don't know what that's as... I mean, I know it's a thing, but it is different.
You got to stick your face into the bowl when you're doing that.
That's not true.
They're a lot closer.
The bean is over the water. I mean, the dick's sticking out.
You can suck someone's dick only touching the tip, too. I mean, it's not the best blowjob.
If you're going to go down on a girl on the toilet, your face is going to be in that fucking hole between her legs.
That's hard. That's hard positioning. The bidet might not hit your butthole.
And the clit points down because you're peeing too. And the pee's hitting the water, so it's pointing straight down. You got to stick your face in the fucking bowl.
Yeah, it's a tough move.
Answer's no. Short answer.
Would I eat a girl out in a portalette? Yes. While she's actually shitting, I just don't know if it's possible.
Because if you're going to eat a girl out on the toilet, which I have.
What?
Well, I mean...
So you have done a blunkin?
She wasn't shitting or peeing. We just tried to get the fuck away from everybody.
Was the toilet seat up there, or did you put the top part down? I feel like if I was going to do that, I'd put the top part down.
Actually, no. She was sitting on the bowl.
See? So then to say it's not possible,
she leaned back and put her feet up. I mean, you couldn't poop. She couldn't have. If she'd have pooped,
but if you lean back, you're going to poop on his chin, dude. That's not cool.
If I was doing that,
you could just be down there. She could put her knees, she could put her feet like on your shoulders.
Believe me, we did everything. I tilted her all the way back, and if she would have pooped, it would have come out the front and landed on the floor.
Well, her there's something fun about that.
No,
all right. There's something a little enjoyable about that too. All right.
No blumpkin for me. Only because your face is literally in the hole.
All right. Long shift at work. Long night.
Yep.
Some guy comes up to you after work and offers you $200 for the panties you just wore. Do you give it to him?
Oof.
$200.
No.
Okay. 200 too low. Is there a price?
I mean,
not only that, but this is the guy you're dealing to all night too. So I mean, they're like, he's probably been creepy all night. No,
yeah, but
it depends. It depends.
You don't know if he's just an average guy. Okay, if we go, he's real creepy.
No, he's not. He's buying underwear.
Well, but if we go, hey, this guy's really fucking creepy, you're automatically going to say no. If we say, yeah, he's a rich doctor, you might lean towards yes. So let's just say it's an average guy. Jason's sitting there.
I am not an average guy if I'm asking her for her panties.
I would like to buy your panties. I'll give you $200 for them.
No.
I'm from out of town. You'll never see me again.
That's so cheap.
Is it really?
Yes.
So there is a price. It's just $200 is ridiculous.
There is a price, but it also I don't know. There's like.
And I don't know if you're coming from a married perspective, because I know if my wife was to just text me and say, "Hey, this guy's willing to give me so and so amount of money for my panties," I'd be like, wrap them up. You know what I mean? Like, see you later.
I'll bring you a Ziploc bag.
No.
I don't think a husband would care about this for sure.
No, I don't know that. I mean, I don't know if Jason would care, but
let's say he didn't.
If he didn't, it would have to be a couple thousand
for underwear that you paid $20 for.
I mean, if I know this person and I'm going to regularly see them or
no,
whatever.
I just said he's from out of town. You'll never see him again.
I wish I was a girl, man. I'd be selling queefs.
You'll never see him again. You'll never see him again. But you know for a fact, 20 minutes from now, he's going to be wearing them like a Captain fucking America mask and beating off to him. But you're never going to see him again. So you really wouldn't do it. If you called your husband and said, "Hey, Jason, this guy wants to buy my underwear for $200," and he said to you, he chuckled and said, "Hey, that's up to you. Do your underwear." He didn't care. Okay? So what I'm saying is take him out of the equation. But let's say take him out of the equation.
He would say like, "Oh, are these day 2 underwear that you're wearing inside out, or are these fresh ones?"
Either way, you've been sitting on them for 10 hours. So your answer is no. You wouldn't sell them.
I mean, I would not $200 now.
Okay.
All right. What is the weirdest thing a dude's ever done to flirt with you or get your attention or, just that kind of shit? What's the weirdest anyone's ever done to come on to you? With our line of business, it's had that happen a million fucking times. And the weirdos that we're around or just, life in general.
Yeah. I don't know if they're like flirting or what they're doing, but there's a guy who will like actively like yell, and from way across the room he'll be like, "See, Sam, this is how you deal winners." Like,
well, that's just a crazy
that kind of stuff. And then everybody's like looking, and
you think
he's
that's
like
a flirtation, man?
He's like,
Okay.
He's like berating me from across the room, and then when I get to
love
the
when
table,
you berate them.
and he's like, yeah, and I mean, I think it's hilarious, you know. But also, you know, I get to the table and I'm like such a bitch to him, but then he likes that, and so it's like
people are into weird shit.
Yeah, that's the kind of dude who wants his balls stepped on.
Yeah.
it's.
It is too.
And he's like kind of like Russian or Ukrainian or something like that. I don't know.
Those
So
tough Middle Easterns.
So it's like it's
European,
say, hey, how many people has your
Europeans.
brother killed this morning?
Did you get any of those crannies?
But yeah, I guess I don't know if that's really weird or whatever.
I don't know.
You know
That's
what?
weird
The
per
thing
se.
about it is, I think that question was designed because you're an attractive woman, and I know some of the fucking stupid shit that's come out of my mouth when I was flirting with somebody. Every guy said the wrong thing.
Yeah, I would think there's much weirder stuff. They're just
Yeah.
not popping to your head right now. Because I can't see you not having a bunch of weird shit.
When I wore last Halloween, I wore a cow onesie, and it had like these udders on the front of it and stuff. I mean, some people said some weird things about that. You know? And these are like grandpas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not just saying old men. These are like no, you're just an old guy.
Well, he's papaw age. It just hasn't
Literally,
Right, right.
like they look like they could be someone's grandpa. Like
You're talking about a little old man.
a little old innocent looking man who has, you know, like a polo and just like whatever, and then they say something and it's like,
Let me yank on your tits.
whoa,
Well, what if it was Grandpa that wanted your underwear for $200?
no,
No,
He's a
that's
widow.
the $200
He's
is
a
the
widower.
price, not the
His
person.
wife died.
Yeah.
He's a lonely man.
it's the 200. That's too cheap.
Okay.
All right. Well, this is just a very basic. The biggest and the smallest.
I don't know.
What do you mean? You're not even going to give me numbers?
I'd say like
Really? That?
Wow. You know what? And that just proves my whole fucking point that I've lived my whole life. I mean, there's
I have no idea. I mean, honestly,
there's
like,
tiny dicks out there.
but see, so when
And
I
were
was
either of them where you were like, eh.
when I was in high school and stuff, like I mean, I had
You had a good time.
yeah,
Yeah, who
and
cares?
I'm not like attracted to dicks, so that's not something that I look at. So I mean,
See, I don't understand that about women. Like, what are you attracted to? But then, with that being said, I'm not exactly attracted to pussies. Like,
Yeah.
he'll show me a pussy picture, and I'll be like, ooh.
but see, that's the thing.
You know,
like, can you? I mean, I don't know how many people that you've slept with, but it's like,
I don't think I got your numbers.
No, fuck you.
Well, I definitely don't have his
No,
numbers.
so it's like, do you know out of all the people that you slept with who had the most attractive pussy?
I do.
Well, you're
Yeah, but my
Well,
numbers
no, I do because I still think about this one. It happened one time.
and you
40
look,
years ago.
like you look at it.
Well,
yeah.
like
know-
you have physically like made eye contact with every single one.
Guys
Oh,
got to
no.
put deposits
No,
in spank
no.
banks. You got like photographic memories for that spank bank. You never know when you got to access it.
Well, no. I absolutely have not looked at every single one, and there's been some ugly ones. There's been some that look like a
And some
Doberman
you
eating mayonnaise.
kind of
but
just don't want to look at. And
the
you're
thing
like,
about it is, this girl. Quick story, and then we'll go on. I tried to fuck this girl for years and years, and she just wanted nothing to do with me. I was a DJ at that bar. She was a waitress.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted nothing to do with me. She was my friend, and hey, you're fun to hang out with. I just don't want to fuck you. And one day she got drunk and said, I'm horny tonight. You want to fuck? And I went, yeah. So I was going to do everything that I could that one night because I knew it would never happen again. And she did the weirdest thing. No woman's ever done this. I was getting ready to go down on her, and she stopped me and put a pillow under her ass. So it was elevated. And I was like looking right at it, and I went, "Oh my god!"
It's usually a fuck thing, not a eat out thing.
It was an eat out thing. It was the most perfect vagina I've ever laid eyes on. And I stood there, I laid there,
He marveled at it.
I marveled. The lips were perfect. The little landing strip was perfect. They were pink. It was just the prettiest thing. I almost didn't want to wreck it.
She a redhead?
No, this one was a blonde. Who knows what color her hair really is, but
Yeah.
I am attracted to redheads, and I love that.
Now I just got a
pinkness.
theory that redheads have the best looking pussies. I don't know why. They just seem
I
to.
love a redheaded pussy.
I don't know why.
You know what I think is real sexy, and it's really
Well,
weird.
they're usually bald, so it's not like you can tell that way.
I kind of like landing strips, even though I rarely see them ever.
Yeah, I think that was a 1990s thing.
It was just sexy to me. It always has been. But a red one. Oh my god, I'm done. But no, this girl's vagina just looked perfect. There was no imperfections in it, and I was just. Maybe it was because I wanted her
good
so
for
much.
her.
Well, maybe it's because I wanted to fuck her so much, and I thought she was so hot that I couldn't believe I was finally there.
Who was your teen celebrity crush?
Ooh. Probably David Beckham or Johnny Depp.
Really? David Beckham?
Well, women love David Beckham.
Really? I see.
He's fucking shredded.
She's
and
a
ripped.
little bit younger than me, so I don't. My generation to give a fuck about Beckham, but
Posh Spice.
Okay, you went both ways. I got you.
But now
Just the whole family.
I just love the family.
See, now as an adult, who is it? Would it be someone like a Ryan Reynolds, or is that the pretty boy look you don't like? Because your husband's kind of like a farm type
Jason
guy.
Momoa.
Right? Oh, you like that type? You like Harry?
Girls are never going to pick anybody that's anything like their husbands. All right, that's not the pick that they're going to.
But Jason Momoa, he's got the same color skin as the people you don't like. He's got like.
It's not about the skin.
Was that a fake picture I seen recently with him without a beard and he didn't have like a chin and he looked fucking hilarious and he gained a little bit of weight?
I don't know.
There was a meme going around like
he got a divorce from Lisa Bonet, right?
Have you seen
the pictures or
the videos of his butt?
No,
like
I'm not looking after the Momoa.
The dude's ripped.
I understand he's an attractive fella. I ain't gonna deny him there.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, and now BB Rexa.
Who's that?
It's a woman.
Look her up.
BB Rexa?
It's so funny because
she's a woman.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't know who she was.
Like,
she's a singer, rapper type thing.
Oh, doesn't she have that butt? She's really bad though, right?
She's got a huge butt.
No, I watched
her butt is this big.
I watched her on. She was on like a Thursday Night Football or some kind of football.
Yeah,
thing
and her ass
recently.
was in a leather pair of pants, and her butt was.
And
this
I just remember
big.
going like, "Wow, she's attractive," but God, this shit's awful.
Yeah.
But then they were saying that the setup of it, they were blaming the stadium. So maybe I've never listened to the songs.
Her butt's huge.
That live performance was absolute trash. But the whole time I'm going,
that first picture is like not a good picture.
Oh, the one where she looks like Britney Spears after a couple pills.
Yeah.
You know who I think the hot one is? I think the hot one is Rita Ora.
Who the fuck is Rita Ora?
RITA.
Yeah, you spell it wrong.
She's
put you
fucking sexy as fuck.
Yeah, she's good looking. She looks.
She's all right.
She looks young.
She's actually. I don't think.
She's 32, so she isn't that young.
She's sexy as fuck.
Excuse me.
But I saw that same video,
not like
that same BB Rexa thing that he did, and her butt was huge.
Really?
Yeah.
32 is acceptable. If he's getting to like 18-year-old girls, they give him shit.
Well, yeah, I just think she's really pretty. I just think her features are fucking gorgeous, and you couldn't see it in that picture, but she's got like a birthmark or something on her cheek.
All right, would you do take your life out of this, like as far as what money you make right now? Would you do an OnlyFans, and how far would you be willing to take it? And what I mean by that, or are we just doing feet?
Would you sell farts?
We doing tasteful nudes.
You'd sell farts.
We doing full gapers. We doing actual activity. So
like I've never actually. You just sprayed me on her face.
What did you just flip out about, dude? For the audio listeners, Chris just fucking lost it and spit his water out all over Sam.
I'm so sorry.
Was it the gapers?
Full gapers.
It
was just a word.
Mike Honcho, like what?
He actually said, would you go tasteless nudes, full gapers? What the fuck?
Hey, it seemed like a good question. What are you talking about?
I am so sorry. Did I get you really?
Those are the.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Those are the lines. You know what I mean? You're like, I know a girl that did an OnlyFans just for feet, and she said the only reason she stopped because she didn't want her kids to see it eventually. Oh. And I was like, well, it's just your feet, but okay.
Why is she letting her kids get on OnlyFans?
I don't know. I thought it was.
There's masturbators.
I ain't say she's the smartest girl.
There's masturbators that are like rubber feet. It's got like a pussy on the arch or whatever you fuck, but people are really attracted to feet. I never got that. I don't get it.
No, but if you're a girl, are you willing to put pictures of your feet on OnlyFans if you're making a couple $100
I
a month?
would.
I think if I, I would.
How about the nude photos? Would you do those?
Tasteful.
Yeah.
Okay, full gapers?
No. I don't think full gapers would be my style.
But would you give them like cherry bendovers or anything like that, or would it just be like standing there?
What's a cherry bendover?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
You turn and you back up so they can see the asshole and the box from the same place, from the same view. Cherry bendover.
Sure.
But what would the money have to be monthly?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I've never even been on OnlyFans, so I don't know.
I haven't either,
what
honestly.
People,
but I don't
know what people charge.
I think it's a certain amount per month. You get a subscription basically. I know there's a comedian I follow on Instagram that also has one. It's $15 a month, I believe. So,
and like, what do you? Is it like a daily?
It is whatever you want it to be.
But
It is whatever you want it to be. If you don't offer a lot, you won't get people to subscribe to you.
I think the smart ones. I saw one that says, "Hey, free to subscribe to this thing," but
they'll give you like one or two. And then,
and then there'll be like a thing that says, "Hey, here's me in a bikini."
Yeah.
Purchase for $1 or whatever. But then it'll say, hey, here's me riding a big giant dildo. Purchase for $10.
Yeah, because they do all of them. I mean, there's non-nude, there's nude.
But I'm saying it tells you what the picture is. Do you want to see it?
Do you guys get these sent to your phone? Because
no.
Jason gets these sent to his Snapchat all the time.
Well,
and it's like preview videos.
He must have went on there at one point or another.
And it's just, I get some sometimes, but I just blocked them so much. And now, like on his, we accept them and we like watch the videos. And like, he talks to these girls and there was one that's like, oh, I'm getting ready to get in the shower, don't miss it, and like that kind of stuff. And then so it's like, do they get paid for that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess eventually.
The idea there is I'm getting ready to get in the shower. He's not going to get the pictures of the shower, but if you subscribe, then you get those shower pictures.
I gotcha.
So they're just advertising themselves.
I mean, some women just do it for like, hey, you're going to pay $39 a month and you get everything.
There's
and then some women you pay nothing and you pay per the picture.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
But there's some women that'll pay like $39 and you literally get to watch movies of them fucking some guy that came over or doing whatever, eating a girl's box or whatever.
The Catch Me Outside girl made like $15 million or some shit like that
in
like a week. And
what was she doing?
I think she just put a couple titty pictures up. I'm not positive on that. She might have done more than that, but either way, I don't think it was like, I don't think she's doing full gapers or anything. And she's still like has a lot of money from that. And I don't get it because she's not even really that attractive.
Yeah.
But either way,
but I mean,
the thing.
We were talking. We did a show about the girl that she doesn't do it anymore. She sold farts, and she was a chubby girl, not attractive at all. She would fart in little like baby food jars and seal it, and then send it to you.
I can see how that makes money, but I feel like you need some kind of marketing genius behind this to get that started. I feel like I just can't get some female farts and put them online and sell them. I think there has to be some kind of thing built up. He had an investor.
I know with OnlyFans you can pay for like, hey, promote this. Yeah. I think all it needs is to get, once you start getting enough people doing it, it'll come up in search engines and shit like that.
Well, it's like any other thing. Once you build yourself up a little bit.
But this woman actually had to stop because the crazy diet that she was eating to produce these farts really fucked up her intestines and shit.
Really?
And the doctor said, you can't do this anymore. You can't eat this shit anymore. But this girl, you'd say, I want to fart on a pillow. I want to sleep on your fart. And she would fucking buy a pillow and fart on this pillow and put it in a Ziploc bag and fucking mail it to you. You open it up and there's fresh fart on this fucking thing.
I'd get all my friends together. I'd be like, Chris, listen, I got this big order. I need a whole bedspread.
Yeah. But this woman would also, for extra money, she'll do a video of show you, this is your fart. And then she'd mail it to you. But I mean, this girl was making a fortune. She was making, I think she said like $30,000 a month selling farts.
We better get to your picture. And because of fucking Bryan, I don't got him on my computer far as part of the video, so I'm gonna have to waste another hour of my life because this cunt at Valvoline when I add these pictures.
Well, you got them all separated, right?
Yeah, we're fine. We'll do the segment just fine. I'm just saying I'm gonna have to add it later in the video because of fucking Bryan.
All right, now let me show you what this thing is. I was looking for some unusual sex toys. Now, women, I think. The toy doesn't necessarily mean what it looks like. It's what it's going to feel like, obviously. But I want to know if you would do any of these, do you think you'd enjoy them? Why or why not? Now, this one here is a dick molded in the shape of a dog's cock. It even has the knot on the bottom. Can you look at that and say, hey, that would feel good, that wouldn't feel good? Yeah, I want to do it, but I'm creeped out because it's supposed to be a dog dick, so I'm not going to do it. If you got that, would you use it?
Sure.
You would?
I mean, I've never like looked at a dog dick, so.
Well,
but it's in the shape of something that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like
it would they all are.
It would do the job. Some of them are a little weirder than others. All right.
Yeah.
So here, there's this one.
All right. Next is that's supposed to be like an octopus tentacle.
Like a Stranger Things.
Yeah, but it's also got little rubber knobbies all over it. To simulate the suckers on the thing. My question is, do you think that would feel good? Yes or no, and would you use it?
Oops.
See, to me, if I'm a girl, I'm thinking that thing looks pretty fucking pointy, and I think it might hurt. Would you think you would get any enjoyment out of that?
No.
No.
It says an anal stretching dildo. It's 11 inches long.
No, thanks.
11-inch long octopus tentacle anal stretching dildo.
No.
For $67, mind you. Hey, by the way, do you got a membership to dildosir.com, or is that just something you found?
I looked for freaky sex toys. That's what I looked for.
You got a 2-for-1 coupon at dildosir.com?
I got a Groupon.
Hey, will my honey pop up if I go to that site and give me the coupons? All right, here we go.
All right, now that's fun. This is a regular dildo with a little bouncy ball. You know, we've all done those things where you like hold onto the handle and bounce. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what that is. You don't move around though. You just it's like a little trampoline there, and you basically ride it and bounce up and down real hard on that rubber dong that's sticking out the top.
Sure, I'd try it.
Would you?
Yeah, that one's fine. That looks normal again.
I would think so.
All right.
All right, now this one, what
the fuck is this?
To me, this looks like something that would be really fucking cool.
Oh, okay, I see.
The top end goes in, okay? That's just a regular dildo. The bottom end is a suction cup with a moving tongue.
Hey, does it stretch where it does both at the same time, or you had to pick and choose?
No, it doesn't do both at the same time.
Well,
so basically, if you put the sucker part on there, it literally sucks the fuck out of it, and then the tongue hits it when it's fucking when it's all the air's out of it. Do you think that would be fun?
All the air is out of it. It's like a Glad bag.
Well, that's the same principle.
We can pleasure pussies and store vegetables.
It's like a cock pump. Do you think you would use the sucker tongue end?
Yeah. It would, I mean, I just think it would, like, suck all the queefs out of you, though. Like,
oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be a good experience for everyone involved.
I think the tongue would move faster if it did.
All right, what do we got next?
Now this one, to me,
the Baldo.
The Baldo. Now this is really fucking cool.
$85 for that.
Yeah. The bullet thing on the left, right? What you do with that is you stretch your balls through there. Your nuts. Mm-hmm. Then you put the round thing around it, and basically you fuck the girl with your nuts. The dildo gets it started, but your nuts go in. Because the other picture, there's one nut on each side of that thing. Okay,
the nuts go in.
The nuts go in the pussy.
So where's the dick?
Where's the enjoyment?
The dick is out. This is a Baldo. You put your nuts in there because it says, what is it? Read the description.
Beep, beep.
Hey, have you ever wanted to turn your balls into a dildo? Well, whether your answer was hell yeah, absolutely not, or beep, beep, brain does not compute, just know the possibility exists in the form of the Baldo.
You stick your nuts through the hole in the bullet. Then the round part is the cock ring that holds both nuts in. You put one on each nut, and then you stick that dildo in her pussy, and your nuts go too.
Yeah, but I don't understand the enjoyment.
I don't think that would be for me.
I don't think that's for anyone.
Because I think that is like a two-stepper. That's not
That's a three-stepper.
I mean, you don't just use that and then you're done.
Not only that, but I don't think my balls would get enjoyment getting inside of a pussy. Like, I don't understand.
I think it would be really tight, and I think it would hurt.
Yes, like my balls are getting smushed together.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Yeah, that's enough.
So let's say hypothetically, you go home.
I want to meet the guy that ordered it.
You go home, and you're sitting there, and your kids are fucking at grandma's house spending the night. And Jason comes walking out and says, "Hey, hon, bought a Baldo. Let's try it." You'd obviously let him try it, right?
Mm-hmm. No. What? Yeah. You let him try it? You're a very good wife.
A dildo for a girl. The guy is the hard part.
But I'm judging him right away. Like, why do you...
I say yes to the Baldo.
Your balls in there, you weirdo. All right. Anyways.
Now, this is an anal... It's like anal beads, except it's...
Unicorn tail...
Oh, you wouldn't do it.
No.
Not in the butt
You don't
plate.
do butt stuff at all.
Well, there's your quick answer.
Okay.
Now explain to it anyways for the audience.
Okay, this is basically... to me, it looks like, hand one end to your dog and play tug of war with it. But it's like anal beads, except it's a knotted rope. And apparently what you're supposed to do is...
exactly what it looks like. It looks like something that Duke plays with in the basement while I play video games.
Apparently you're supposed to shove the whole thing up your cornhole, leave the frayed part at the end, and then when you're getting ready to nut or get enjoyment, you yank the thing out real hard.
Grab the unicorn tail.
Yeah.
All right,
Sam, this one... I already know your answer.
This is an old classic.
It's an old classic doubleheader, but it's a vag and an anal one.
Well, she's out.
Yeah, you're out in the anal part, right?
That just doesn't...
That looks like too much in general.
A double-headed dildo goes in two women, generally. This goes in the same woman, just in both holes. Yeah. This is a DP dildo.
Because that's a good size, too, on both sides.
Well, yeah, the skinny one, obviously the butthole end.
Yeah.
But you would say no to that?
She's a newer.
Okay, that's a big one. This one is in the shape of an elephant's dick. Now, somebody actually went and got... pictures and information about what an elephant's cock looks like. And they turned it into a dildo. And it's funny because that website I got that off of has every animal on the planet for the sick fucks that want to fuck animals. Do you think you'd get anything out of that?
No.
You don't? Why? It's just phallic shaped.
She'd get something out of it. She'd get a funny walk. I mean, that's fucking...
So you're saying no to the Dumbo dildo?
No one wants an elephant. No one actually wants an elephant dick. I mean,
They make it. I guarantee they sell them. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it.
some gay dude. Oh, that was that it?
All right, that was it. Yeah.
All right,
So
well-
out of all of those, if I could say, hey, I'm a fairy princess, I can give you any one of these toys you
Fairy
want.
princess.
Pick one.
I'm waiting for you to say that.
Which toy would you go for?
Hold on.
She's texting in the middle of the answer.
I know. I'm sorry.
What the fuck is this? Hey, is this I mean, 2022 is winding down. Is this worst guest of the year or second worst?
Ow!
Texting during.
Yeah, texting her husband.
All right, what
My child has a soccer game. I'm
All
trying
right,
to,
yeah, you do have a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
You can have any one of those.
Those were all terrible options, but
I think the dog dick. Out of the best options.
I think okay.
Are you a bullet girl?
Yeah. So
You're mostly a bullet girl.
Well, that's the thing. Like every single time that say if we're gonna use something, whatever. Like I feel like the toys just aren't as. They're not as enjoyable as the real thing.
Oh no, but I'm talking.
Like,
he's at
so
work.
I
You're
would
home
just-
alone. This is. I'm talking masturbating here. I'm not talking with him. You're a bullet girl. Most girls are bullet girls.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, because most of the time, I don't know. Like, I just don't.
I think that's just get it done quick. It's like a
bullet gets
easy.
it done quick.
Yeah, I
just
don't.
easy.
I don't think
Yeah.
people, for at least most women or girls or whatever, I don't know that people really like enjoy huge dicks. Yeah, so to want to like masturbate with this huge whatever, I think
Elephant dick. Yeah.
I think people like it because there's more more distracting you.
Yeah.
But if you just have this huge elephant dick, it's like, you know, you could.
Yeah.
It's not for solo play.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely
Right.
not. And so
That's for
you know,
you're
it's
drunk
like
and you're dared on a
it
Saturday
looks like
night.
one of those giant slugs that's just like
Double dog dare you, elephant.
Yeah, I get it.
you know. So yeah, I would have to say maybe the suction one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That apparently is sweeping the nation.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
Yeah,
the littler versions without the
Yes,
the
just
dong
a little,
on the
looks
other
like a
side,
fucking beard
but-
trimmer.
And you know what I just remembered? We did the hero of the week, and I didn't give my hero. And my hero of the week is Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Did you hear about him this week?
No.
Old Hacksaw Jim Duggan, if you don't know him, of wrestling fame back in the WWF years, and then a little bit of WWE. His whole gimmick, I think, was to be a retarded patriot.
Well,
I'm not sure. He just went...
Looks like a
stuck his
stroke
tongue
victim.
out.
Yeah.
He always had a 2x4, and he just went, "Ho!" He had an American flag,
He carried a flag,
2x4, and he always stuck his tongue out, and his interviews didn't make sense. And
He's a hillbilly. The hillbilly.
Yeah, but was he supposed to be a slow adult hillbilly too?
I think
I
he
mean,
was
I don't know
supposed to
many
be like
hillbillies that just stick their tongue out and just yell all the time. You know, so I don't know what's going on. Either way, Hacksaw is the fucking man. This week, home intruder broke into his house. Not old Hacksaw. Hacksaw took him down, put him at gunpoint, held him till the cops came, saved the fucking family.
Really?
Oh, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, my fucking hero.
He's got to
of
be
the
70
week.
by now.
Yeah, but he hits both qualifications for hero of the week.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, sure.
He's a bit of a window licker, and he saved some shit. So he is the perfect hero.
They actually broke into his house and he fucked him up, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
One guy.
Held him at gunpoint.
Nice.
Till the cops came.
Would have been better if he would have got him in like a Boston crab or something. And the guy.
Beat him with a 2x4. Not he held him by 2x4 for the whole time. The cops showed up. He had the fucking flag and the 2x4, and this guy just cower in the corner, and he's sticking his tongue out. Oh, doing that shit. Ah, God, that guy's the man. Made a whole career out of just being a fucking moron.
Idiot. Yeah. There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, but I mean, he went out of his way. Maybe he is that guy, though.
I think he might be a slow adult.
Maybe he is literally that guy.
Yeah, I think
Okay. Maybe,
I mean, I don't know about pure window liquor, but I think he extra chromosome, maybe. I don't know. He
got a little extra time to do the test at school.
Well, like maybe, his mom and dad are cousins. I'm thinking something
there
like
might be
that.
some shit like that.
Yeah,
involved.
some inbreeding, yeah.
But yeah, hero of the week, fucking Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Very nice.
Do you got a price?
Oh, of course I do.
All right, well, let's name some prices, I guess.
Hold on. Why did you guys switch from Never Trust a Fart? Why'd you go back to Shut Up Cincinnati?
Because we liked it better.
And other people did too.
I just liked it better. I figured YouTube wasn't actually going to do the research as long as I didn't change the YouTube name.
Yeah.
Then they wouldn't fucking know. They don't know about our shitty numbers and stuff. So
have you subscribed?
No one has, dude.
I know. That's why I'm asking everybody. I want them to look me in the eye and say, no, I haven't.
I haven't subscribed because I don't know my login.
We don't want to because.
Your YouTube login?
Yeah.
That is an issue with me. Google passwords, man. It's the best. It tells you everything.
I have it, but even on, and I got a new phone, but that's not even the thing.
Is that the iPhone 14?
No. I'm still in like the iPhone 8.
Yeah, I'm at the age where I'm like 5 behind at this point. You know,
literally,
my shit's
mine has the home button still.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I don't have an iPhone. I'm 5 behind on the Galaxy. The good thing about the Galaxy versus the iPhone is you can be behind a little bit more on that because they don't fuck you over like the iPhone does, where they'll just like eventually like obsolete. Sorry, you're not allowed.
I think the old guy is actually pretty modern with the Z
You
Flip.
are right now. You have the most modern, but you got the equivalent of like the Razr. Or like the flip phone, where that's going to be a phone that like cool.
The Razr.
It's cool right now, but in like 6 years, we're going to look back. Remember those fucking idiots with the fucking
phones
that
and one of those switches. You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's
all these
I've seen those. Yeah,
these little gimmick phones that
Yeah.
you'll see for 2 years. People pay a lot of money for, and then they'll go away because like, why the fuck did we do that?
I know. Motorola
I only have this because I got it free.
I know you don't have to justify yourself.
You know, that's why I got it. But they have the other version, which is called the Z Fold. It folds this way, and it literally makes a phone fucking this big. It's pretty fucking cool. I wish I'd have got that one.
You know who cares about that?
Me.
No one.
Me with the bad eyes.
How rude. Total asshole.
How rude.
All right, this Name Your Price is going to go to Sam.
Okay.
And you can answer it too.
I like being off.
I need a real legitimate price. Okay, well, I'm going to ask you a scenario, and you're going to tell me I would need this much money to do it, and not say $1 billion.
$1 billion.
I'm not eating a booger for $1 billion.
I wouldn't kiss a dude for less than $5 billion.
Yeah. Okay. You get a call. You get an email from some lovely lady who owns a nursing home. Okay, and her butt wiper just retired, and you're dealing with about 50-60 people with incontinence problems, and we need somebody that just literally sits there until one of them pisses or shits. You go wipe their butts and clean their boxes and their asses, whatever, and then you put them back in their little fucking bed. That's going to be your job, and I want to know yearly. Name your price to actually take that job. $200,000. Your whole job would be nothing but wiping butts.
200,000?
Yeah.
See, I think that's
easy money.
It's easy money, but I think that's a little steep.
You think it's steep?
Yeah.
What's your price to wipe some asses
steep,
for a living?
What? $200 an hour?
No, I said yearly.
I know,
I thought you meant 200,000 a year.
Well, it'd be.
Well, how much does $200 an hour equal out to be?
Well, $1,600 a day.
What?
$1,600 a day. At $200 an hour.
Oh my God.
There has to be an easier way to get to this number.
Math is hard. I know. Okay, well, there's what? 54
25 gets you 50.
54
so
weeks.
200 would be 50 times 8.
400.
400,000. Yeah.
What?
$200 an hour will get you $400,000.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
God
God damn it. We're going to sit here and do math on this show now.
$200
All right,
an
my
hour.
price, I think her 200,000, I'm going to go with that number just because, but I'm going to lower it a little bit, like you said.
Wait a second.
But I'm not going to lower it as much as maybe you would. I'm going 150.
See, I'm going 125.
Okay, you're going a little bit further down.
100,000 is a good income.
Hey, I'm right.
And the thing about it is that you're going to get used to it. Like you would any job.
Okay.
Oh, I'm right. Is that what we're getting to?
You're right.
going to do all that math just to say I'm right? I wish other people would do that. But I mean...
I'll give you this one.
You're going to get used to the job.
Okay, so what? 400? I'd say, I would have to say, I would need to get, I guess 200, but, so what is that? Like 100? No. Yeah, it's like $100 an hour.
$100 an hour gets you $200,000, yeah. That's a pretty good price.
Yeah, I guess.
And you're doing 40-hour weeks, no EOing on the shit list. All right?
Yeah, but I'm talking,
butts.
you have to really clean those butts. I mean, you can't leave them in there with poop in their butts. You have to clean their butts.
Well, yeah, that's the job.
Hey,
you can't be bad at it.
I'm going 125 because
you can be mediocre. They're not everybody's good at their job.
125?
I was originally going to say 100.
I want 150.
I was originally going to say 100. because $100,000 is pretty good job, or a pretty good income, but really shitty job, pardon the pun. So I'm going to bump it up, grease it up a little with $25K, but I think I'm going 125. 200,000, that's a lot to me. I think I'd ask a whole lot more of you for 200 grand.
Yeah, I'm going $150. I feel like you're at $125. I should give 25,000 more than you. I'm going to do a better job. I got better eyesight.
I've wiped more butts in my life than you have. I have 3 kids. You have 2.
Number wise, you could be right there, but I wipe my ass a lot.
So do I.
My ass is bigger, so it counts for more.
You won't be wiping it nearly as hard anymore.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're going to love that thing.
If she lets me set it up.
Why wouldn't she?
I don't know. She's weird about it. She says I'm going to shit on it and it's going to get dirty.
You don't shit on it. You can't shit on it.
The dogs will be drinking
it. Well, the thing about it is, with Kane in the house, you'll have to leave the toilet seat down because he's going to come and go, ha, 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 and then it's going to cover your bathroom.
Oh, no, not after
it points up.
Not after one strict beating.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean?
Or him getting hosed in the face.
Switched out the backyard and just beating the shit out of him.
You don't shit on it.
I wish I could parent like they used to.
You don't shit on it?
You literally can't. Like, you can't do that
And you can't shit on the nozzle because when the button's off, the nozzle hides up in the little stick. When you turn it on, the thing drops down and squirts like a sprinkler head. I really fucking love it.
Oh, we'll see. I'm going to set it up. Don't worry. How hard was it to set up?
5 minutes.
Okay. Well, just a little hose out of the back of the toilet. You attach it there instead.
You take the hose off the back of the toilet, and then it comes with a little attachment that you screw into the tank. Yeah. Then you put the hose from the wall in there, and the other one runs to your bidet.
Okay.
And then you basically take your toilet seat off.
Yeah.
Put the bidet over it, and then it's got these little plates with holes in them. Then you put the screws back through the bidet holes and
Can I make
it back
a phone
in.
call?
Yeah.
No. We're about to end this shit, though.
But yeah, very easy. It took 5 minutes.
Make a phone call. I don't give a fuck. We'll go
5 minutes, and you're gonna fucking love it.
Sam is out for now. All right, you got a fuck you this week?
No,
really.
It's Christmas, and I'm feeling a little bit more charitable and a little bit more patient with most people than I have been.
I guess I'm not.
Now she's shushing us.
You're a shush. Fuck off. I'm about to do a fuck you. It's about to get violent.
Fuck you!
Oh.
Fuck you!
Christine's going to pick you guys up.
I am live on air. I'm getting Chris teased at the fucking cabin trip. All right. You're lucky I didn't call your teacher a whore.
We're in the middle of the podcast and she went,
Not only that, but we're in the middle of the section called fuck you.
You can use the phone. Go out there.
Yeah, I have curtains. They're nice.
I know the door.
They're not really nice,
It's all
but either
right.
way or they're there. All right, we survived. I was about to have to say fuck you to all the fucking everyone. All right, fuck you. Fuck you to traffic this week. For one thing,
Traffic.
why aren't
looking
people
for my chapstick.
ordering everything on Amazon? What are we still...
Oh.
What are we going to stores
I have a
for?
fuck you now.
What are we going to stores for, all right?
I also have a fuck you.
All right, well, we'll get to them all. My fuck you time. Hold on.
Amazon is not 1 or 2 day delivery anymore.
It is, if you're cool.
We got the
No.
same fuck you.
Yes. So if you have ordered from, if you've ordered from Amazon, yesterday, I was like, oh shit, I need a gift. It'll be here on the 27th.
Right now, they are done. You're right. They are done.
I ordered something 2 weeks ago. It said delivery the 20th through the 22nd. It shipped yesterday, and it said you'll get it on the 28th now. I'm pissed.
All right. Well,
Fuck
it's
Jeff
my
Bezos.
fuck you fuck faces.
Go right ahead.
And right now, I'm not complimenting Amazon. That's not what my fuck yous about.
Amazon.
It confuses me why people are leaving the house at all. You can order from Target. You can order from Walmart. You can order from everywhere else on the internet.
You leave the house, you prick.
I leave the house to work.
Maybe that's where they're all going.
They are not.
To work.
These are old people that never leave. Once these fucking people die off, we're good. It's going to get much better. But for the next 15 years or so, where these nerds that still don't know how to use the internet are going out for their 5 times a year shopping trips over to Rookwood and shit, and they do not know how to fucking drive. That's the biggest problem. Especially over in that area where it gets a little complicated in certain areas. They do not know what the fuck to do. They'll pull in the spots where you pull in, you go left or right, and the other traffic stops, but you're supposed to keep on moving. Not these fucking idiots. These idiots always stop there. Look around. Waiting for someone else to go, while the people that are driving properly are like, what the fuck are you doing? We're not supposed to go. You're supposed to go. And then it holds traffic up that goes all the way out into Edwards and shit. It's fucking ridiculous out there.
Have you seen those videos of people, and I'm not even sure what countries they are or whatever, where traffic just constantly flows and people are just back and forth and everything? So the key to that is do not stop. Because that's what causes wrecks.
Most of the time.
If you're going, just keep on going, whatever, swerve in and out, blah, blah, blah.
But people just literally don't know how to drive, and then you get that traffic involved too, and you get all these part-time drivers out there. It is a fucking nightmare, and I am out there a lot right now because I'm trying to make extra money door dashing and shit. But you're literally
that's why there's so many drivers, because no one leaves their house.
These aren't DoorDash drivers. You could pick a DoorDash driver out of a spot because they're psychos. You know, they're all trying to get that money. They're going fast. They're taking chances. They're doing what they got to do.
They're parking handicap spots. They're in and out, leaving their
you're
door
only going to be
open
there a
as they
second.
get out,
It's all these
out.
fucking grandmas and fucking grandpas that are out there just blocking shit up going, you know, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They get all nervous because they're never out this. And now the only time they do
you.
go out, it's going to be in the busiest time of the fucking year.
And when people stop.
And that's what gets solved. Just fucking
at those roundabouts, and people stop.
Those roundabouts are awful.
Instead of yielding, like, just look and go, people, like, come to a complete stop.
They're so
and they look over, and it's like...
There's some complicated ones, too. I went on one in Blue Ash the other day. I don't know the exact roads, but even I was like, what the fuck is this roundabout?
Yeah.
There was a part round, part not round, yield here, do this here. I'm like, gee, you think... I had a hard time. Not a hard time, but, you know, I'm reading, figuring it out. I couldn't imagine a mouth breather out there just pulling up to that, just sitting there, what do I do? You know, goddamn, I'm going to spill my Arby's all over me.
They did put a roundabout in Mount Orb.
Oh,
and
I can see.
people are fucking freaking out.
Slow
Like,
down my tractor.
All these people are like, why do they need this? This is, and, you know, and then people
They did the
on
same thing in
Facebook,
Anderson.
and
Everywhere.
they're like, change is bad. We didn't need this. The light was
You know how hard
fine.
it is to get into
All
Willie's
this-
Hardware now?
Yeah, and then
With this fucking circle?
and some people were like, you can tell the people that never leave the small town because a roundabout comes and you're like,
I've been
oh
through
my
Mount Orb
God.
a million times. Where the fuck would they put it?
They put it in front of Kroger.
Oh, in front of the Kroger.
Off
there.
of 32 in front of Kroger. So it's just like
That's the only road wide enough to do it in the whole fucking
continuous.
town.
They probably fixed the only traffic problem that was ever going on by doing it. But these idiots are so
That's a
dumb to figure it out.
giant Kroger out there.
It is. I mean,
Because it covers
it isn't so
a lot
much
of
a
distance.
There's an auto mall out there and everything now. So
Mount
it isn't
Orb's
so
great.
Woo-wee!
Yeah.
Hurt out.
Hey, I got one more quick fuck you.
All right.
All right, now this is a little bit serious, but I'm making a fuck you out of it.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch who kidnapped those 2 babies in Columbus
They kidnapped
and
them
then
bad.
left one.
Well, did they have gas?
No,
Was
the
it the
bitch
ugly one?
stole the car. They were
Okay.
twin babies.
Well-
She steals a fucking car that was the lady was door dashing with her babies.
Did one have a bigger
She went in to get a pizza. She came out. The car was gone. Some bitch had stolen it with the babies. They found 5 months old. These babies. They found one in the fucking baby seat at the airport in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
But she took the other one.
Oh, and they still found her?
No.
Hey, give that baby back.
She probably only
Baby back,
has
baby back, baby
2
back.
hands. So she can't carry her luggage
They're in-
and a baby.
Yep. You know?
So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
But I mean, this
you
woman,
later,
the woman
Baby
who
Joe.
lost these babies is like, fuck, someone just stole my fucking baby. She's losing it. Then, I got one back. Is that
Well-
supposed to make her feel better because she got one back?
Can we be happy?
Maybe she could
Can
use...
we be happy she got a baby back?
Yeah.
Then the one that she left, you know what?
want my
That
baby
one
back,
that she
baby
left
back.
is going to grow up with a complex going, I wonder why she didn't want me.
Or psychic powers that would draw them together.
We're all going to grow up with complexes.
Did
whole
they
point
find
is-
the other baby?
No, the other baby's
It's
still gone.
still gone?
Still gone. And the fact that they found that baby at an airport means she probably went somewhere
Now, do
with
you
it.
think? Oh yeah, for sure. Now, do you think this lady wanted the car? Like she was initially just trying to carjack someone. That someone went in.
Don't know.
And then they, were driving to the airport and you look back like, there's 2 fucking babies, and then they're like, one of these babies won't shut the fuck up.
She's like, this is...
Like, but this baby,
I am not for
you
this
know,
2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, maybe I have always wanted to be a mother, so we'll give this one a try.
Well, chances are, she probably didn't want the car. They described the car in the Amber
She was
Alert.
just stealing
No
babies.
front bumper. The whole back was smashed in. It was a piece of shit car.
Wow.
Unless she just wanted to get somewhere. But the whole point is, if I was a dick and I stole your car and I looked around, there's fucking babies in
You
it.
return the
I'm
babies?
pulling over and I'm fucking hoofing it somewhere.
Like,
Hey, here's your
all
fucking
right.
Well,
baby.
then obviously she was in
Never
the
mind.
market for some babies.
But why? She left one.
Well, maybe not 2 babies. You only need 1 baby. You only have 1 liver you need.
It is
know?
it is harder to find someone with 1 baby versus someone's like, there's this
Well,
lady
that's
who
true.
had 2 babies.
Yeah, twins. The twin stealer.
Yeah,
You don't
I
wanna
guess-
be the
you know
twin
what?
stealer.
That might be the reason. Because she'd get caught.
And that baby that she kept was probably well behaved.
How do you know it was a lady?
Because they know who it is.
Oh,
Oh.
you know her?
They know who it is.
Is it her babies?
Apparently, the
Is
woman,
the maid?
the woman knew her.
Oh.
So she had a favorite.
Yeah, she already had a favorite picked out. That
well,
makes
I don't
sense.
know if they were friends. The woman just said what her name was. She's a 24-year-old woman who fucking...
obviously barren.
either barren or just fucking hated this lady whose fucking kid she stole.
One of them, though. I think if you really hate her, you take both of them.
Well, maybe she did take both of them, but then she dropped one of them off.
The lady hated the one kid, and she's like, I hate you so much, I'm going to take the kid you like and leave you with the shit fuck.
Maybe. Who knows why, but fuck her.
This is awful. All right. That's the end this week. Sam's got to get to a soccer match. Soccer, not football. Thank God that shit's over with, by the way. God damn.
What, soccer?
Oh, God.
Dude, I said from day one, before it even
worst?
started, that Argentina was going to win the World Cup.
Ooh.
The fact that you even made a guess is what...
She's allowed.
Dude, I bet on it.
She's a woman. It's a woman's sport. That's fine. I don't mind.
It's a woman's sport.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, it's like volleyball. All right?
You know what
no
it
one
is
cares
for,
about the
you know what it is for men? I will be the first one to say these men are in phenomenal shape. They do nothing but run all day.
Yeah.
But what they do is they run up and down. The ball finally comes in their area. They kick it to somebody else. That's all they fucking do.
I seen a highlight where this team was just kicking it on a triangle and it was moving real fast. And I'm like, well, how many points did you score for that? None. What
and the thing about it is...
Why should I care? Like,
it's like, it'd be more exciting. It's like, okay, it came to me. I'm going to fucking haul ass towards the goal and try to fucking score. No, I'm going to give it to Pedro over there.
It'd be like if the NBA, they never really took shots. It was just look how cool James Harden can dribble.
And you know what pissed me off
look at that dribble.
This? When I was going to work this week and I heard these fucking tards. Man, can you believe that Croatia, Germany, man? Shut the fuck up.
No one cares. No one cares.
Nothing on a shootout, kickball, fuckface. I don't know what this means.
That's how I feel about, like, football.
No, dude, we're in America. We're in fucking America, dude. That's all we need to know. We don't need no goddamn soccer. You get the fuck out of here with that shit.
USA was in it.
And they sucked. Because that's not our sport. But now guess what? If we took all of our NFL players and we're like,
I know,
when they're 5, you just play soccer, we'd murder them.
Because soccer is a poor man's sport. And anybody can play soccer.
You need shin guards. That's all you need.
You don't even need shin guards. But so all these other sports that America is great at is you have the funds to do it.
No. Listen.
Yeah.
No. The poor people already do that. But in America, the poor people go basketball because it's a cooler fucking sport. All right? So that's where they go. Because all you need is a ball.
The thing about basketball is there's like, you got to be kind of tall. You got to be able to dribble, to make a basket. Like in soccer,
yeah, you mean have talent?
You just got to be able to run.
Yeah, you mean have athletic ability.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta like.
Well, then why the fuck? It's the sport for also-rans. For all you got to do is be able to run. What the fuck do I want to watch that for?
I just know growing up, the only kids that played soccer were the kids that were too big of a pussy to play football, and they're fast. Now that's okay. Now girls, fine. You know, they can't play football.
Says the same thing, but
it's because he's a goddamn American.
Now that he understands soccer and he's actually watched it and like knows how things work and stuff,
you're turning
it's kind of the same as hockey.
You're turning him gay.
Like
stop it.
The only one that I have this much respect for is the goalie. The goalie at least has a function. He has to dive and stop the fucking ball. The other guys, hey, I'll kick it to Pedro, Pedro to Anastasio.
I have respect for none of them.
I said this much.
Fuck
my
soccer.
Fingers weren't apart.
This is America. We do the NFL. Hacksaw Jim Duggan agrees.
You can kindly fuck off now. Please subscribe and share. Well, you can kindly fuck off now.